And we got bananas in chat from Ollie95XZ, Tigery Tur, Surprise Tulpa Spangleboo, Shizuku3158, Roman Empire II, equals Stecky with some bananas. Non-emoji bananas from Buzdy. Thank you for the non-emoji bananas. Mason Smith saying, "Oh my god, this is the first time I haven't missed a stream. I always had to wait for it to be uploaded to the second channel. Poor old me." I added those last couple of words, and Mason, I made your message sound very dramatic. There is something humorous about that to me, because I've no idea in what context, like, some of the comments, like, what are the tone of some of these comments, right? It's always funny to read it in a different tone. Ollie95XZ says, "Things to do this stream courtesy of Derp." Build a prison, redo the water supply, renovate Garnet Square near the train station, connect the train station and name bus routes. Thank you, Ollie. Also, thank you, Roman Empire II, saying X objectives he said he would do this stream. Build a prison, sort out the water problem, renovate an area of the city. Yes, you are both correct. And I want to start off by actually doing something extra. Okay, a little bit of something else. It's an experiment. It's an idea that I had, and I just want to do it straight away. I want to know if it's possible. I don't want to do that. I want to start off with a path, a particular type of path as well. So welcome back, everyone, to another live stream. Hope you're all doing well. We've had 3 resubscribers, or new subscribers, while I wasn't streaming. Crazy stuff. Cubez, though, is here, resubscribing for 9 months in a row. That's a Twitch baby. Cubez, thank you so much for the resubscribe, man. It is greatly appreciated. I hope you enjoy today's live stream. I really do. I hope you all have a good time hanging out with us today, because working on the city again, man, I'm ready to get engrossed with some city skylines again. How about all of y'all? How about all of y'all? Now, why would X build a path like that, right? Like, what is the purpose of such a thing? The purpose is sound barrier. Right? Now, I was thinking, with the Move It tool, we might be able to transform the landscape a little bit here. So if I select that, and then go upwards... Okay, no, that's not the way to do it. Let's select the point there and go upwards. Okay, that's not the way to do it either. Is it because one of two things it could be because of? Right, let's try this. Let's go to the Move It tool. Okay, no up. No movement upwards. Alright, fair enough. So now, if I build it raised and go to the Move It tool. Oh, hang on. Maybe the up and down on the Move It tool is not working today. Oh, it is. Okay. So, it doesn't work how I thought it would. That is... Maybe there's another way. Hang on. What if we remember how to use the... Right, we've selected that, and I believe if we use the height... Right, and then click on this... It would attempt to modify its height. It hasn't done so. Alright, never mind. I thought that we could change the landscape, like the size of it, by using that and create a land barrier? No, a sound barrier, a noise barrier right next to the highway. It is not possible, unfortunately. Let's change the radio station for today. What are we going to listen to? Have we got a new one for Parklife? Let's listen to some classical today. T reminder in chat from Stampy HD, Surprise Tulpa and Roman Empire II. Thank you, peeps. Greatly appreciated. Let's start off with the prison. I do have a cup of tea today. And I think our prison should be isolated. So, here's what we're going to do. Oh, there's more fences. Nice. I was thinking, these fences are just great to build anywhere with, right? Like... Oh, and I wanted to experiment. I've been thinking about this game a lot today. It's just occurred to me I've been thinking about this game a lot. Can I go page up, page down? Oh, that's a shame. Can the Move It tool do that? It can't. Alright. What about the point there? Nope. Can we drag it around like this, like we normally do? Yes, we can. Cool. It's compatible with that. Little fences like that are going to be such great details to have around the city. And guess what we're about to build? A prison. Now, where's the one place you think would be a good... If you were a fence salesman, would you go to a prison? Would you go, I think you need some fences. They go, no we don't. I go, you're prisoners. Look, they're running away. They're just darting off into the distance. Shoulda built some fences. Shoulda listened to old X. Let's grab this type of road. We don't need anything special here. Just a regular type. We're gonna have a little connection going over here. Where do we want to build this actually? I think I'd like to put it over here somewhere. Not too close. Actually, that'll make it more unique if we build it on the intersection. Yeah, let's build it on the intersection and have a unique little road here. It doesn't like me by the looks of it. It just doesn't like me. What's wrong with it? It's the one in the middle, isn't it? The one in the middle snaps too close to the others. Well, in that case... Oh, maybe we can start like that here. Nice. No, we can't. Well, that'll be the way we'll do it. Oh!
The city's home for the hits from the 80s.
We're listening to the classics, peeps.
1780s and 1890s, that is. I'll be playing some lesser-known gems from those eras, so don't go away.
Don't go away, peeps. Lesser-known gems. Right. Please go the other way as well. You do. That's wonderful. Cool. Ponybutt says, Asuma, you've been thinking about this game a lot in general. Lol. I have, yep. In general. Not just today, I guess. Just in general. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this now. See, I want to do that, but I want to have control over that slope, and it always manages to pick a nasty slope, doesn't it? And then we won't get the right curve that way. Is classical music copyright free, says Cubez. Depends who's performing it, I believe. But the music itself is a lot of it is copyright free, I believe. But like I said, depends who's performing it. Yeah, I do not want to do that this way. Perhaps we can use the straight road tool here to some help. And let's say we go down by... Now, I would like that to be grid aligned. We'll have to eyeball it. Let's say we go down 2 marks. Oops, how did that happen? Well, I know it happened. I right-clicked. Camo J, welcome to the stream, my friend. Ah, now that one would be the wrong way around, wouldn't it? Right, let's see if we can figure out these... actually, let's just use the straight one because it's going to curve it. Perfection. 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 With maybe a slight adjustment, you know. We use the move it tool. No, that's the bulldoze tool. We don't like that one. Whew, that's nice. That's nice. And then here, doesn't really need a lot, does it? Oh, the rain is disgusting. When will game developers ever learn that rain don't really ever look good? When will they learn? We need to teach them. Aphelion, welcome to the stream. James Drew, welcome to the stream, saying, Hex, hope your day's good, going good. My day's going good. Why can't I read a sentence? Well, what's up, peeps, says James. This music sounds very unclassical, says Roman Empire II. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Let's try Gold FM. Actually, I've got a feeling one of these is a no-go. Let's try the jazz one. That sounds like a bit more of a 90s beat. I read has just unsubscribed, says Roman Empire II. You read if you've just unsubscribed. That's interesting. Either you have or you haven't. According to this, you're still subscribed. Thorn Lay says, long time lurker was about time. Oh, Thorn Lane has subscribed. Thorn Lane, thank you for subscribing, man. Thank you for lurking. Thanks for lurking, man, and thanks for subscribing. Much appreciated. No, do not snap. I hope you enjoyed today's stream. It's actually, I kind of want those lines off, don't I, basically? I kind of want them off. This is some smooth music right here. So if we go that way, you can see that clearly that pill's a little bit too far away. So we'll try it again. And then on this side, 1, 2. Nice. Ah, now you're going to be a butt. You're going to be a butt, are ya? Not sure what to do about that, actually. Because it's going to be a butt wherever I go now. Ah, jeez. The classical sounds more like a carnival, says Roy Toolin. No metal/rock station, says Ollie. Apparently not, unfortunately. I guess what I should be doing is this. I've been trying to think. That's the one that I need to do, right? So first of all, change the direction. That one's already correct. Then we'll sort these roads out because they look a little bit... Oh, the sun is reflecting. The sun is reflecting. Okay, tiny bit on the janky side, but it's good. Bam! That's awesome. That looks really good. Except maybe this bit here needs a little bit of tweaking, just a little bit. I don't know. Right. Anyway, that's the intersection we're going to use because I don't think we're going to have a lot of traffic over here. Let's go get this road. Let's get this road built. Yeah, let's leave the rock part alone. Okay, maybe we're going to destroy the rock part. Have you already built an amusement park, says Car Creator? We have done that. We're going to build more amusement parks, believe me. So somewhere around here, there should be like the actual prison, you know. I don't know where that's going to be, but we're gonna throw down some roads. So we'll have that there. Is there going to be a snap? There is. Quite like this radio station. Maybe when it comes down onto this road, this is where it should get a little bit smaller. Anyway, who's got any ideas for some details and stuff we can do to make this area look prison-y? Let me know in chat. It's because your one is wrong way, says Iger Anarchy. Which one is wrong way? That doesn't look particularly better. I guess that just looks too big for a particularly unused area, but it is what it is. I wonder if we can get a curvy line to work here. So you can do a straight line, that's cool. So if I guesstimate the middle. Oh. Yeah, that's something like that. Jorian Prume says, X, there's going to be lots of traffic at the prison. Once you figure out where Evil X went. Jeez. Emote, says the OP Maxi. I've not got the skills of terraforming yet to do something like that. Mystery Raven says chocolate and strawberries are so good. That sounds nice. That sounds nice. What are we checking out here? We definitely got to have some prison towers, right? But we got to build the prison as well. So prison, police helicopter depot. That sounds like a cool thing to have right next to the prison. Oh goodness me, that's big. Okay, fair enough. Didn't know what I was going to expect there, but I guess that's it. And then the helicopter depot, we'll just put, maybe we'll put it a little closer to the city. We'll put on that side. There's two interesting looking buildings. I feel like we should put some other things in this area that don't look particularly, I don't know, want them to look prison-y, right? I don't know what the opposite of prison is, like freedom-y. We don't want them to look freedom-y. We want them to look oppressive. Can you build it at a higher elevation, says Remington? Possibly. I mean, I don't have the terraforming skills to transform the terrain for it, but I'll tell you what we might be able to do. In here, there is a tool for Oh, and I really... Oh, wait a minute. There's now vegetation. Wow. That's good. That's good. Right there. Trust me, that's good. Now, can we have, like, anarchy on this stuff and just put it anywhere? No. What was I looking for? Jeez. Fences, trees, sand. I'm in the wrong tab, aren't I? Oh, there it is. That one. So, oh, let's turn that down. Jeez, this is not doing a lot. Ah! Too much! Too much sand! Take it away! Let's go back to size 1. Okay, that's being a pain in the bum, is it? Yep, it's being a pain in the bum. We've messed with this sand before, it just looks ugly. That being said, if you get the right amount of it, it might kind of makes the area look a little bit more like it's been constructed in recently. I don't know. How often do these harmony things pop up, says Caxio Music? I don't know. Also, these fellas are hovering around like crazy. Let's see if we can get some power from one side of the island to the other. That should do for now. So the whole city should feel a little bit safer with a prison over here. What if there's a monument or something we could put in front of it? Not a tourist attraction. God, no. I think we're just going to build our fences. And let's use this vegetation. This stuff's going to be great for filling up fields, I think. Right, that one lets me place a single. Because it covers quite a bit of area. Now what it's not doing is rotating each time I place it. So we have to do that ourselves. Ah, I got an idea now. I got an idea of brewing. So if we put in some vegetation around this area, it kind of disguises the landscape a little bit as well. There we go. And then let's have just occasional little bit of other stuff. Just to break it up if we can. What are these ones? These are smaller patches. Alright, now the next thing we'll do is we'll put in some fences. What type of fence though? That one looks quite sinister. Apparently, no, I can't place it in the middle of the road. That's the kind of thing I'm looking for. Very good. Very nice. Sweet, so now we put a fence all the way around, like added security, vegetation area, like a wild patch that's untuned. What have I missed, says Alex Brass? Not too much, we're just getting started, really. Has he been downloading assets, says Alex? I have not. Been doing no such thing. Let's go now to the path section. Let's build one. Now these paths might end up looking a bit too amusement-y. It's got benches on it. That's kind of what we don't want. Maybe we'll go for the rough one then. Yeah, we'll just go for that. Okay, and I think we need some grid turned off at the moment. Oh, all of it then. See you later. Yeah, that's the way we want to construct. So this is like a patrol route, right? Think that looks okay. Which mods did you use, says Yoank? I'm using Move It, that's one of the mods we're using. I can't remember many of the others. They'll come to me as we play. Right, now we've got a different type here. Put a different type on the outside, seems okay. Let's have it snap to the middle. Ugh, so much snapping. Ugh. It's horrible, peeps. It won't let me build in a sensible spot. How does that look? What do you think? What do you think, peeps? Remember to put in the prison towers, says Skylar. Oh, Skylar, wonderful. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. We need some prison towers up in here. Let's go get our prison towers, peeps. I want a prison tower here. I want a prison tower there. Bam. That's going to be a tight fit there. Oh, there we go. We'll have one at an angle over here. And the other one an angle there. Actually, we'll put it there. Looking pretty good. It's looking pretty fancy, wouldn't you say? Oh man, that does look secure, doesn't it? That looks like a secure prison area. Jeez. Prison tower here, prison tower there, prison tower everywhere, says Protruder. Do you know what would have been a better alternative to the prison? Was maybe of pumping more money into education and provided more jobs for people in the city. That might have been a better idea, because this is kind of expensive, you know. And I don't think we're really going to help people too much by sending them to a prison, you know. Jeez. Sperman says, this music, love heart. It's alright. I like this kind of music when you're playing a game. I don't think it's good enough to really say a lot, like, on its own. So let's go grab... Oh yeah, there's our path tool. So I think what we'll do is we'll have like an extended area out the front here as well. Let's grab the curvy tool. Yeah, we'll have that. Cool, just want to throw in a couple of extra buildings out the front here. This looks great. This looks... I mean, we could sort of put one of these things in, right? Like a little industrial building out here. But it'd be very isolated. Let's give it a try. We can always come back and go, nah, it looks silly, and take it away later. Let's go to our props again. Graceful says, haha, to look after the criminals or the well-meaning citizens, says Graceful. This place right here is for the criminals, I guess, but depends on what the law is, right? Oh man, they've got a little gym. They're doing some press-ups. It's got populated nice and easy. A police station, says both other. I guess it would make sense to have one here. It just wouldn't really be linked to anywhere, would it? Unless we had a little bridge here for like service facilities only. Have a little police bridge to the prison. Right, I was looking for some fences again. Can we? Right, no, it's gonna pull out that prop every time. Oh, you can go there, can you? Maybe a little bit extra at the bottom. Not a crazy amount, just something like that. It likes to snap, doesn't it? It likes to snap. Bam. Ah, this thing's got a fence there. I wonder if we can like hook into it. We can get close to it by the looks of it. And it won't let me build any more there. That's kind of cool. So next thing would be trees, right? Trees for our prison. Prisoners need trees too. Jeez. Oh, that's gonna be a nice wooded area. Having a patch of these over here. It's not actually. It doesn't make much sense to have trees really close to the prison. Like, you've got the watchtowers to try and see if the prisoners are escaping, right? You don't want to give them places to hide. So to me, it makes more sense to have this like so, right? There wouldn't be trees here, I don't think. It's deliberately open. Your prison needs its own power supply. You don't want to have a mass breakout when the blackout happens, says Car Creator. That's a good idea. So we could build... Now, is there a small on-land operation like that? That's not small though. Oh, goodness me.
These gentle and graceful giants roamed the earth, grazing off the lush vegetation of the time. Their mere existence transformed the landscape and made a lasting impact on our world. It's that legacy that Dino
That is perfect
is
right
proud
there.
to continue by using their eons-old dead bone goop to fuel your 5-door wagon.
What is this about?
Making it the oldest form of recycling there is. Dino oil. Embrace the power of bones.
Dino oil.
Nothing? Yeah, you do. What's the catch? There is one. Anyone who wants it can have it. You just have to ask for it. Our 3-day sleepaway camp is the perfect place to strike it rich. Who are we? Well, we're the #1 dream makers in the region.
Yeah, I'm going to put that there. Sorry, I'm listening to the radio, by the way. This is hilarious.
Who has a desire to make it big. Run! Don't walk! Get your heart rate above 120. This is exciting. This offer is just for you because you deserve it. Come alone. So don't wait. The early bird catches the worm.
It's upgrading. I didn't want it to upgrade. That was perfect.
143 industrial way that leaves at dawn. So grab destiny by the horns. Go on, grab it. It's yours for the taking. Money for nothing.
What's with this guy? Money for nothing. Sure. I think we need some more fences down here. We're listening to all that jazz, peeps. I feel like that when the fence is like one big chunk like that, it's just it looks a bit odd. So we'll have it change here and there, as you should probably do. Yeah, I'd say that'll probably do. That will probably do. We've got a couple of buildings popping up over here. It's got its own little power plant. Wow. And there you go, prison area. That's one off the list, man. What else is on the list? Roman Empire II. Also, I'm going to drink some tea. Probably about time. The ads are hilarious, says Car Creator. They are, aren't they? They're wonderful. Twitch on phone mode right now, says I Love Mycelium. Cool. Him Bob the Idiot says, can you do something other than build a prison? Dude, this is Prison Simulator 2018. It's the only thing you can do. The only thing you can do in this game is build prisons. Don't you know? Don't you know? Let's go grab that and do that. Also, I think actually there were probably some industrial looking buildings. Yeah, these ones, but they are mental. That's not so mental. This is all to do with some like late game tech stuff, I think. Roman Empire II says, X's objective, he said he would do this stream. Build a prison, sort out the water problem, renovate the area of the city. It's not a water problem so much, as technically the water flows from where we dump it back into the ocean. So I wasn't sure if that meant that the citizens might get a little bit sick, you know. Also, maybe we should pump the water before it goes through the dam. That might affect the amount of power that thing creates. But anyway, this is our island for facilities. We're going to stick to doing that. I'm going to change this radio station. I think I like the default one the most. Let's go back there. So how many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's build a batch of 8 of these then. And if we put it on the opposite side of the city, we could have a road sort of go across and over here. Now they won't look very good there. However, we've got a big cliff to work with, so maybe the cliff is what gives it its charm, you know. Right, now we're going to try and do this with the Move It tool. So we click on that, we click on copy, and we try and line these up. That might be a little bit tricky, you know. Try and get that camera directly above. It's really hard to tell. Might have to do some more moving after, I think. So what do we say? 6? Let's go for 8. Okay, wow. I mean, wow. Literally wow. So, I believe what you would do... Oh, do you know what? We might want to go for the lowest one here. Let's... Right, grab the Move It tool and select... I think we shift click. Right, we're going to select all of that. And then we're going to copy the height to that one. Wow. Okay, that was effective. Now, I would like to look at this. There we go, like so. That's surprisingly good. That's surprisingly decent. I think they should be lower in the ground, though. They kind of look way too above. Yeah, although they do create that ugly cliff face behind it. I think, yeah, let's just stick with that. We hide the ugly cliff face a little bit. So now it's about tweaking how close they are to one another. So if I grab the move it tool, the gap is good. Here I think it should be like, ooh. Okay, no, maybe we'll leave that alone. That one though, interesting, that changes the height immediately. What if I do it by clicking, right? So we judge it by eye. Okay, we're going to do it by clicking and dragging by the looks of it. Oh yeah, the gap between is roughly the same until about here. And then it starts to get bigger. Okay, that's probably a little bit of overkill, right? So select all of them again. And do that and click on that. Bam. Now let's just come out of that altogether. Wow, that's actually looking pretty fine if you ask me. Pretty fine. Does some of the assets overlap? Wow, that's kind of close because there's a little walkway there, isn't there? What do y'all think of that? Did you call the cliff ugly? That's not very nice, says Heavy Discus. I did call it ugly, I guess. Pyro says full craft free streams Asuma. I'm not playing on full craft free at the moment. Homp Troll says your cheating copying doesn't cost money. I did not know. I wasn't aware. Look how much money we got. It's not that big of a deal, I don't think. Right, let's go. Let's go and connect all these pipes together. Wonderful. And we will connect you over there. Bam. And then for the power line, we're actually going to go the long way around. Oh, am I not looking at everything? There we go. Got to click on that one. Just drag you from here to there. Wonderful. So these don't have workers, which kind of makes sense because, I mean, what is there in this area? Hopefully, there'll be just enough people coming over here to work to keep those buildings there, to keep this area look built up. Right, so now those are working. Our water's probably going to be through the roof. It is. Let's go destroy the previous. Oh, look, it's a hot air balloon. Wonderful. X is a bully for calling the cliff ugly, says the OP Max Me. Stop bullying cliffs! Why are we bullying cliffs? That's landist. Stop being a landist. Jeez. The cheek of some people, right? Taking the mick out of... Don't you know the cliff's got feelings? Right, we'll get rid of all of that. And we'll get rid of that power cable, because I believe its only purpose in life was to give power to this thing. Nice. Ugly power cable gone. Yeah, so now we got that over there. How do we make it look a little bit more built up? I was wondering if we could possibly move a big road sort of over the top of it. It's going to not look very functional, I'm pretty sure. So if we go and put a road... Oh, that's interesting. Like that. Oh, wow. Okay, well, instantly it runs into problems, no surprise. So let's say we don't go crazy close. So we can bring a road sort of relatively close to it. That's interesting. Now what happens when we use the move it tool? I'm curious. Oh jeez, I didn't want to do that. Wow. Alright, let's try this corner. That's a funky looking road you got there. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about that. If we could put buildings just here, then we could probably make it look like, oh, this is where we need to use other mods now. This is where we need to use other mods. So I think it's the corners that are probably a little bit too low. Let's go grab them. Oh, do you know what we should do? Do that. Click there. Click on the one in the middle. Bam. Let's see what people think. They don't need road access, says River Plasma Hero. That's 100% true. But we're not trying to give it road access. We're trying to make it look a little bit more built up. I think I'm going to leave it there. I think I kind of really like that. As strange as it looks. I'm a fan. Maybe with a mod, what we can do is put like a prop in the middle. Make it look like there's actually something proper going on there. Okay, and then we got that thing in the way. I don't know if we're supposed to keep it there or not. Let's turn the grid back on. Let's get rid of the move it tool. That thing gets to stay. Wonderful. I think we should just connect over there, even though it's not the same set of facilities like the other one. Alright, and now we got that down here. Looking good, says Roman Empire II. Remington says, what a wonderful scenic view over the city water station. I mean, if you're standing on the edge here, you just look over the lake, don't you? But yeah, I guess you could go down here and have a look at the water pumps. That is really something. I think I'm going to use the move it tool again just here. Ah, so much better. Oh, it's the height snapping again. If we just click on that, bam, exactly the same height as the other one. Right, I'm really getting to grips with that tool, aren't I? It's making our city look more interesting. So now we've got those connections going on. This area continues to be built up very slowly. So we've taken care of two of our problems. The third, well, not problems, but things to do. The third one was to renovate this area. And I think the buses going for it are causing a bit of havoc at the moment. They really are. They're causing havoc. Maybe that means... what does that mean? Can we make this like a bus-only lane? Let's see if that... Oh, I think that's a modded thing. It's not a vanilla thing, is it? So, Epic Boss Monkey is here, resubscribing for 17 months in a row, saying 17 months hype. How's everyone today? I'm doing good, my friends. I'm enjoying a cup of tea over here. I've actually hurt my arm a little bit. I noticed it when working out that it just feels a bit odd, and actually each time I aggravate it, it feels a little bit worse. Epic Boss Monkey, thank you so much again for the support. Alright, so before we renovate the area, let's try and address the problem. The problem is we are heavily using buses along here, we know that. We're using buses like crazy, and so for the residents of this area to get in here, I think we need to bypass this area, which means this road here and there is kind of a potential way to do that. So, to the people that live here, I'm really sorry, but you're getting evicted. Mayor Asuma, worst mayor ever, evicts people at random. For no reason whatsoever. Actually, there's a very good reason. It is to improve the traffic in the city. So, we are going to drag a road from about there. Oh, we're going to do it curvy, are we? To about here. Alright. Oh, they didn't like that. People started moving out straight away. Jeez. And then we'll grab a highway road to come off about here and connect there. Now, I'm hoping that means we bypass this route, and then this way becomes the way that people travel around a little bit more from when they come from this direction. Straight away, cars are using it, so we may have diverted them that way a little bit. Just going through buses, just zipping through them, you know, as you do. As you do. Man, I love traffic management in this game, but I am pretty clueless at how to manage traffic. It's just fascinating. You wanna have control. You wanna know what decisions need to be made, you know. I feel like this road here doesn't really need to connect there anymore. Not sure it would make much of a difference to remove it. We could possibly, if you look at this, take away this connection here, although someone is using it. And if we did, it might encourage them to go a different way into this area. I don't know if it would. I'm going to remove that road, just for now. I'm trying to reduce... a little bit of this road can go as well, actually. I was talking about it, but if you look, it's just a dead end over here. So, that might make a difference. We have reduced the amount of things there, and the buses are pushing through. It is Busmageddon in this area. Let's go check the status of the stops. Where are the stops? Yeah, look, they need it though. Look, the people are here. It's not like they're wasting space on the road. Neowin says, hi X, wasn't here for a while. Yeah, I'm ashamed. Hope you're doing great. I'm doing great. Thanks for asking, man. Draco Dragon 88 is here subscribing with Amazon Prime. Thank you for subscribing, man. I appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying. Slick says bridge over it. Bridge over through here. bridges will also destroy the houses and stuff, so I'm not sure that's going to work. As for this area, we could potentially kind of redevelop it a little bit with... Oh, no, actually, I think what I want is that tool. A couple of extra houses in here again. Yep, we'll keep that going then. Alright, so that actually, that kind of looks like we made some okay decisions there. I mean, at least for now, we've diverted traffic in that way and the buses are backing up on this street. But it's not quite as terrible as it was a moment ago. So, that's one traffic. Give me more traffic problems. I'll solve them, I tell you. I'll solve them, peeps. What's going on here? Too many buses again, is it? Build trams, says Alex Brass. I think it's a bit late for upgrading to trams. We've put a lot of infrastructure in for cyclists in this area and going into that area as well. Seems totally legit. Cars going through buses. What black magic is this, says Super Wario? It's just your average, typical city skylines. Wow, this area really has developed very strongly. Now, why is it in the centre that the ratings are higher than just over in this district? Like, clearly around here they're probably missing something. Maybe it's the amount of workers as well. Oh, that's households, right? Oh, maybe that's the difference. I thought those were offices. That's an office. 27, 27, 21, 21. Ah, maybe 18 out of 18. So what things are they lacking? What's lacking in this side of the city that side over there's got? Because it's very developed, so healthcare isn't a problem for offices. Fire is, but it's kind of well done. Police is fine. Education we can't really see the effect of. Water and power is good. I'm not sure there's much else I can say about it. Mason Smith says, I'm so sad, I can't watch the stream. My parents come home now, gotta go do stuff. See you on the second channel. See you on the second channel, buddy. Have fun with your parents. And, yeah, I'll see you over there. Right. What are we going to do then? Humbly B says, hello in chat. Late bananas, I was busy at work. No problem at all. Welcome to the stream, man. Welcome to the stream. The stream is a dream. Should we try and redevelop this into a high-tech business area? Wow, what we did over there seems to have worked a charm. We're going to connect to the train station. I think the train station might be better suited over on this side. I think we should change the layout a little bit because this just looks like ugly early game kind of setup, doesn't it? So how about we scale back this road and then we pause the game. We're going to change up those two sections. Now we were using a one-way 6 wides with no fancy trees, nothing like that. That's that road there. And we shall connect like so. So it changes, just changes a bit over on that side. Looks a little bit different. I think we'll could change it on all of them actually. No, we won't do that. Right, now I wanted to get the train station in over on this side. Let's go grab it. Relocate. Let's check out what we can do if we relocate it. So it's not going to fit in there. The road's going to be in the way big time, isn't it? There's actually not a lot of good spaces here for moving the train station. Alex Brass says, X, what do you do if you hate your parents and they don't understand how useful technology is? Don't hate your parents, man. Jeez, they brought you into this world. You know, you wouldn't be alive if it weren't for them. Think about that, you know. That's deep right there. Gotta have respect for your parents. Let's go. Ooh, that might be a little bit more interesting. You know, the reality is this ends here at the moment. We don't need this, is what I'm thinking. This isn't actually part of our area, okay? But that is. Now, if we're gonna make this area interesting, we've got this space to work with. I'm also thinking, where do these cars want to go? They want to go to the roundabout. Now, the roundabout gives them access to other areas, but they're more likely to go straight off in this direction. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab this street here, and we're going to build a road like that. And then we're going to split it in half. Well, it's already split in half. Wonderful. Now, there's a power line there. Let's just check. What is that doing? It's actually doing the same thing that the opposite side is doing, so we can actually destroy that. Cool. Okay, and then we're going to put one of these on the end. They brought you into this world, so they can take you out of it, says Space Jam. That part of the deal ain't legit. That part definitely ain't legit. Let's go grab this over here. With the move it tool, we've got it. Oh, it doesn't like that, does it? Trying to give it as much stretch as I can there. It doesn't seem to... Yeah, we'll go for that. Oh, I was inside the... Oh, jeez! That's really bad. Wait. Uh-oh. I just blacked out a lot of the city with that move. Wow. Okay, I didn't zoom out far enough, did I, basically? That was a bit of a silly move. Okay. Bad mayor, bad mayor. Bring back the power. We want power in the city, they said. Surely that should do it. Okay, there we go. And the power spreads. Wow. That's probably a lesson. You should probably have, like, quite a few connections in case you accidentally destroy one. Cool. I'm thinking this road here don't need to be as big, and we can also change the shape and the size of it. So let's go pause the game and change the size of that street to the one lower down. Still going to be one way. Oh, actually it doesn't... we'll go with this size then. And maybe we'll have it... No, we'll bring it off from here. So let's go like there, and like there. Okay, that makes me feel like this bit here looks just absolutely silly being that size now. Cool, these buildings make some sounds, don't they? Alright, let's change it to day again. I feel like this area is starting to look a little bit more interesting now that this thing here has sort of ended, so to speak. Right, so now we want to relocate our train station. I think the train track comes down the side here, so it will go around the back of this area, which is fine. And then it'll pop up in here. And we kind of want it to be shared between the two areas. So we need another road. And if that can go that way, then what about a two-way road here? Yeah, I don't think that's going to be a problem. In fact, let's bring it from the bottom of this. I'm actually going to destroy a couple of buildings there, because I kind of want to do that. Why so much curve? Why not? Maybe I'm using the wrong tool. Ah, that's more like it. So that I think is what I kind of want to do. X, I want to see the prison. Can you show it, please? Says a Sumo voice. While I'm thinking about this area, we won't go look at it, but we will after. So I think the train tracks need to go under something, right? And the area it needs to go under will not need to be that wide, so let's make it about that big. Okay, now it's going to come into this space, so we need our road here. I think we'll put it... And it'll actually go, I think we'll make it go connect with this as well. That's looking okay. Anyone that has the list of mods Asuma is using, says the Lord. I haven't made a list, sorry. Haven't had time to do anything like that, nor can I even remember what would be on it. Alright then, so the train tracks we're now going to bring around from the outside. I Okay, here it is. This is where we last were. We probably want to turn off the snap for this. And we probably want to use this one. Interesting. Interesting. So, what if I press up here? Where's... It's going to be pretty spread out. And can we can go across there. Can I lower it? I can lower it as well. Right, and then we run into that. So here's where we're going to use the move it tool. Let's zoom in. Let's look down at this road. And let's start to move bits of it. That is very good. Okay, now to make it look not so messed up, I guess. Very nice. Oh yeah, there we go. And that one can curve out a little bit. And I think we've kind of hidden its flaws a little bit there. Cosmonaut says a list would take less than 5 minutes. Would it? Yeah, he doesn't have the time. Countless people have asked, so we can have a similar gameplay experience. I don't know that it would take less than 5 minutes. And yeah, sitting down and figuring out what I've got installed isn't really part of my plan right now. Sorry. They ain't gonna like that, peeps. They ain't gonna like that, but they gotta live with it, you know. We need this here. Let's go to the move it tool. Let's grab that one. Oh, it actually looks nice. I like that. Let's go down again. Keep coming down slowly over time. And then we're gonna have to cross this thing, aren't we? Alright, and now we're going to go back down again. There we go. That's the way we want to have it. And I think when we get to this area here, we'll actually go back up one again. That might sound a little bit silly, but I think it will look good. Look a bit more industrial. Okay, now we're going to need to reset that. Almost there. It actually needs to just be straight in line with it, doesn't it? Oh, I'm kind of looking at the wrong bit there. There we go. All right, so that is our new train track, I guess. Not great for the people that live here. Maybe what we'll do is renovate this and actually have it go across onto the other side and then build some more houses in that little space. That's a roller coaster, says Asuma Voice. Jeez, roller coaster is it? Gelix says, just show us the place where it shows what mods you have. I don't know how to show you what mods I have. And like I said, I ain't making a list. I'm streaming right now. Right, let's just touch this up a little bit. This road's cool. And that one there definitely needs a little bit of a push upwards. Looks nice. Just want to make it look super good going all the way around. Very nice. Cool. So now we've got to move the train station, right? It's sitting over here doing nothing. Alright, so this is actually a dead end, so we don't really need to worry about what happens at the end here. Let's just connect that up. Do you know what? Isn't there like a cargo one as well? Perhaps we can put that here. Oh, look at that. It's like perfectly... Actually, no. It would want to be closer to where it could distribute it better. So if we had a cargo one over on the opposite side, it would need the connections to... I kind of like the idea of it curving that way and then connecting. You know? They don't want to do that. What if it just went straight? There you go. So we'll have a connection there. And then a not so glamorous connection over here. That doesn't look very nice. I can hear lots of ding-a-ling noises. It sounds like they like what we're up to here. Yeah, we're getting some upgrading going on here. Let's go and change the policies in our area now. We want to make this like high-tech, good stuff going on here. I am back, says Roman Empire II. Welcome back, my friend. Welcome back. Alex says you should boulder a line of trees next to the train tracks so it won't make that much noise. That is a great idea. I think I'm going to renovate that track a little bit this time around. Let's go check out our policies for the area. Where is the high-tech business stuff, you know? Educational blimps. Oh, that's interesting. Recycle plastic. Isn't that like a global thing? So, what ones? Maybe it's taxation and stuff. Filter industrial waste. That must be citywide then. Boost connections. Outside, connections in the area can handle more vehicles carrying tourists. That's a touristy thing then. Combustion engine ban. No rebuilding. Fast recovery VIP area. Lightning rods. Who knows? Who knows which ones we need to pick here? Industrial space planning, that's the one. Let's go for that. Big business benefactor. High density that's commercial related. Now, can we get away with raising the tax of industry here? Tax raise for offices, but not for industry. Huh. Maybe that was it. Maybe it was the one thing. Theagis is here, subscribing with Amazon Prime. Thank you for your subscription, Theagis. It's greatly appreciated. I hope you're enjoying the stream. Kind of looks like we got total meltdown with the buses here, doesn't it? Oh, this is kind of ridiculous then, basically. We did go. The thing is, further up the line, there's these unbelievably busy ones, which I think we probably need to deal with another way. So that's unbelievably busy. There's also a metro here. What alternative could we put in here, peeps, to get people moving off of there without buses? Because they're clogging up other parts of the city, basically. Did the game just pause itself? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Bad things be happening, peeps. Bad things be happening. Ah. No, the game crashed. That's worrying. I think there's an autosave, so we should be okay. Just remove the stop, says Caxio Music. No, oh, you mean the one with lots of people at it? Ah, I didn't think of that. Well, then they might shuffle to another stop nearby, or then they might cause more cars on the road. It's an interesting idea, actually. I'm looking at it like we need to... People clearly congregate there to use the traffic, so... or maybe... Oh, there you go. Alex says you should make a custom bus route for only really busy stations, X. That's the idea right there, isn't it? Yeah, we should perhaps go... Aha, this one's busy. That one's busy. Let's... Yeah, it's about where they want to go as well. If they all wanted to go to one place, then we could have like a bus line that just goes around in a circle, but I don't know where they want to go. Cosmonaut says, what a convenient time to show us the installed mods. I'm streaming, man. Come on. Anyway. Let's have a look. So, oh, that's gone back a long way. Okay. How often does quick save work then? What time of day is this? Oh, we've lost everything we did this stream. Oh, really? Because I don't really enjoy rebuilding. I don't really enjoy doing the same thing I did over and over again. Well then, oh, I thought autosave was a thing. I thought autosave was a thing. Autosave is not a thing? Is there an option for autosave? Hey, look, these are some of the mods I got installed. There you go, look, there's some of them right there, if you're looking for the mods. Wasn't the quick save 5:05, so about 15 minutes ago, says Ollie. We could try loading it, but no. It's 6:20 here, so that was over an hour ago. Let's go... wait, what did I do? Load game? Yeah, that's an hour and 20 minutes ago. Let's drink some tea. X, there's a mod that allows you to have 25 chunks instead of 9, says Glace. There's one that allows you to have 81. I've got it installed, but I haven't got it working yet. It seems doesn't work straight away. What have we got going on here? Some death care problems. Alright, so that means all of our... Oh, jeez. That means all of this here as well again. Well, we know what change we want to make here, so let's make it quickly. Let's pause the game. Let's destroy that and that. Well, I guess this bit here is kind of necessary, right? You know, it might not take that long to like do all the same stuff again, just because it's sort of memorized at the moment. But I'm not gonna play it that way. Let's do that connection. We'll unzone some bits. We'll zone that one back up. We'll have a house there. Yeah. And then... a little straight road there and a little connection from the highway. Well, that kind of sucked, didn't it? In fact, that one there might be the same connection as well, actually. Oh, would it be? Would it be now? Cool, so I think what we're going to do is reduce the amount of buses on the line. We kind of went absolute overkill, didn't we, at the end of the last stream? That seems to have not been a great idea. Stops, vehicles, passengers. So with 13 stops, 50 vehicles has got to be overkill, I guess. How do we see the line info? Oh, we're looking at it. So yeah, we'll bring that down to 38. And these two here are a bit mad as well, aren't they? That one's got 18 stops though, so maybe not that many less. Alright, I reduced them all a little bit. This will be the Deja Vu stream, says Protrude. Well, here's the thing. I'll just do all of those things again, but we will do them different next time, right? Like, everything we did on this island, we'll do again, but we'll do it different. So we're going to leave the pumps over here for now. What I would like to do is actually continue with what we were just doing a second ago. Let's go throw in an extra pump then, just in case we have problems. We'll now have to make that all look good in the future, and we'll do it different next time. Let's go to our train track, though. Are we looking at trains? No, we're looking at buses. There it is. Sweet. Here's what I'd like to do. Let's bring that down a notch. And then we can't go over there. That was a bad idea then. Kind of wants to go up really high to just get over the top of that bridge. Let's bring it up to about there. See, the thing is, I kind of want it to curve in the middle. It's never going to do that, is it? Maybe we can use some cheaty move it here. That's going to be tricky to make look nice. But we'll try and use the move it tool here. Ponybutt says, wait, I was doing laundry. What happened? Pony, the game crashed. Can you believe it? Also, 6 minutes ago, RIP my PC, subscribe with Amazon Prime. RIP my PC, thank you for subscribing. Also, RIP my game, I guess. Appreciate the support, hope you're enjoying the stream. Let's bring that down. I know it wouldn't have allowed that, but if we look at how low it is there, surely this can go lower on that side. That makes the whole thing looks a little bit nicer. So then, like, there's a rotational aspect here, right? How close are you to that? That's kind of alright. Yeah, there's like a rotational aspect here. That, wait a minute, what did we just do? Did I move the top but not the bottom? Okay, that's not looking very good, is it? Oh wow. Yeah. That's unfortunate. I moved it all funky without realising it. And now we got no tracks. We literally got no tracks there. What's going on? Okay, we can get away with that. There's a slight clip there. Okay, let's change that a little bit. And then let's continue building. Lavrelli says, I missed nothing. Thanks for informing me. X, you fail. Who are you calling a fail? Who are you calling a fail? The game crashed, man. What can I do about that? Jeez. I'm not superhuman. Alright, this thing's going to be wonkathied, basically. Unless we try to unwonkathie it. God, the grid snapping is horrible sometimes. It's just making everything awkward. Yeah, I think that was a good idea to swap over to this side. That looks much better. We didn't do that last time, so that's good. Let's try and leave the rocks. These ones are going to get touched, basically. Unless we move this in a little bit. Oh no, we don't want to de-zone that stuff. That train would derail, says Roman Empire II. Yeah, it probably would. It probably would. So, how... Oh, do you know how we would make it look nicer? What if we just... Oh, hello. Hi. No, you're not the move it tool. Where's the move it tool? Bring it further back like that? Would that derail less, do you think? Or would it derail more? It might derail more. We got a derailing problem. It's derailing more than it should. I guess that means we can move it this way a little bit as well. Alright, hopefully that's good enough for you. Why is there a boat inland, says Caxio Music? It came with the map. Don't question the boat on the land, it came with the map, you know. X, Master of Strange Noises, says Car Creator. As evidence of the video I put on my channel yesterday, the Tonari game, lots and lots of strange noises on that one for sure. For sure. I feel like this end of the road here is just ugly. I just don't look right. Let's go and change it. I don't care about that little commercial. Also, that is a one-way street. I don't think it needs to be. And then we're going to have a little zoning thing there, aren't we? Please turn autosave on, says Alex Brass. I would love to. How do we turn autosave on? Let's go save the game. I don't see an option there for autosave. X, enable autosave in settings. Gameplay. Options is a thing. Gameplay. Autosave. Wow, why is that not on by default? Let's have it save every 8 minutes. Jeez, gotta customize it. There we go, autosave is on. Thank you for that, man. I didn't see that before. I was looking for it, but I didn't really read. I was expecting it to jump in my face and say, I am here. This is what you need. So we're going to put the industrial one on that side over there. If I remember what we were doing, we are going to remove all of this right here. All going to go, including that. Okay, this is the good thing about playing it again. We don't have to make the decisions again. We just do what we need to do. So that needs to be a one-way road. Nice. Yeah, so what we did, I think, was build this in like a... Ooh, now we need the grid snap. There should be a keyboard key for that. Yeah, that's the way we did it. I remember. I remember like it was 5 minutes ago. Nice. Let's get the move it tool in there. Ooh. Did it like that, did we? Okay. Kind of wanted to make that a little bit like of a longer term, but whatever. It is what it is. Have you ever played Kerbal Space Program, says Car Creator? I have not. I have not played that game, my friend. Right. So this crossroad here now needs to lead to that road there. And we will do so like this. Very good. Next thing we need to do is to have the road connections that we made over here, like last time. I remember exactly how we made this. We took this one, and I think we went like... Oh no, we did start off by doing that. Then we made it into a bridge. Let's go for 3. I think the train track fits under 3. Wait, are we above ground or underground? Either way, that is the connection. Alright, so how's that looking? How is that looking, basically? Exit was 5 minutes ago. What was 5 minutes ago? It? What was it? Jeez, we should use the move it tool here. Let's put it all the way, yeah, all the way over on that side. Then we're going to have our cargo bay one over here. They're going to love this. They're going to get all the little boost bubbles. They're going to be happy about that one. Bam, look, oh, they're loving it. They can't believe it. They've got train stations on either side. Let's resume the game here as well. So, that's okay. Needs power. I reckon what would look cool opposite this is like a car park. That's the one. It's car station. I had car station in my head and I was like, that makes no sense. So if you want to park for work, be my guest, basically. And then let's get a path tool in here and let's, like we did before, have some paths all over the place. The road snapping is awful. There we go. Same on the other side. Let's also put a little bit of commercial here, just for the workers, you know. They might want to grab something on their way into work. I don't know. I don't know what they're up to. Tea reminders in chat. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. I'll drink some tea reminder. I will drink some tea reminder. Shut up. It makes complete sense. Wonderful. Right. Make it daytime. And then go grab that train track. That's what we'll do. Oh, you need power over here as well. Oh, they always need something, don't they? Oh, we need power, we need water. We need a drink. Oh, jeez. Bunch of moaners. Is that all raised? That is all raised. For some reason, I didn't think... Hi, bulldoze key? Okay, now you're going to work. Interesting. Let's come back to about there. Let's knock it down by 1. Now it's going to be on the ground. Cool. Right, I think we should get it above ground and then have it go all the way to about there. Then we're going to turn the corner. Going to come in line. I've actually gone a little bit too far here. Let's try that again then. Just about there. Oh, that's awkward looking. Well, if it has a little trench to connect, so be it. That looks very odd. Let's go to the move it tool. Let's move that thing upwards. Oh, and now that's superb now. Wonderful. Very good stuff. Can we... So you remember earlier, at the very beginning of this stream, we tried an experiment with moving these sorts of things up and down. Now, we can do it at train tracks. We can't do it... I want to see a train go over that. Jeez, like a roller coaster. We can do it with train tracks. We can't seem to do it with paths, man. That'd be so cool, that would be a really cool way to change the terrain. Ponybutt says, okay, Bob, let's not burn down the city just yet. Bob the idiot says, burn the city for fun. Wow, okay, now that makes sense. Yeah, not going to burn the city for fun. I don't think that would be very fun. So that ain't happening. That's a nice connection. How about a nice connection over here? Very fine, very good. I'm happy with that. Man, these lots making lots of dinging noises around here. I guess that policy we had hasn't been sort of set into motion here yet. So we're going to do industrial space planning over here. Right, so now we're going to need some power, possibly water. No, you got water. That one's got water, clearly. Need some power over here. How are we going to get it over here? Jeez. Zone out some more industrial, I guess. Have a blob right there. So I need to make food and I can't decide what to make. Any suggestions, says River Plasma Hero. Make a salad, man. Have a good old salad. Can't go wrong with a salad. Unless you make the wrong salad, then you've gone completely wrong. You didn't make the salad you were intending to make. Oh, it's a disaster. What's happening over here? Oh, it's a different road type. I see. I see. It makes it look all funky. So, what's going to happen here? I don't know. I don't know. I think we'll build a road coming off of this side. That's a two-way road. I'm not sure that's a smart idea. This was supposed to be like a one-way road into this area, right? But now we allow... Actually, it's probably not so bad. It's probably not so bad. That's a two-way road, and now it can come into the commercial area that way. This is a one-way road here, though. Let's connect these roads at the top and see if it helps make a connection between those two areas. That might actually be pretty smart for us to have. So I'm going to add those in. Hopefully that helps with that a little bit. Platinus says, can't go wrong with a salad unless you make it wrong, Asuma. Unless you make the wrong salad is what I said. Jeez, not unless you make it wrong. Unless you make the wrong salad. Pay attention, people. Jeez, trying to educate you here, you know. Trying to teach you about the brain smarts and the salads and the what's-it-madoodles. Right, that grid is never going to line up perfectly, unfortunately. And that's fine, we can live with that. That's now crossroads. That's now got a little section there. That's quite a lot of road for a small amount of space. I'd agree with you on that one. Okay, so we're going to expand this stuff. Let's see, we've done low density, we've got high density in the middle, low density on the outside. I think we'll make these little blocks here, low density, and then have this high density on either side. I mean, it is right next to the rails, right? And then all of that can be low density. Right, because now we can get some shoppers over here via the train, right? They can get into this part of the city that way. I guess they need to be able to walk there is the deal. So they can walk across this bridge and they're straight into the zone. Walk down there, go down any street. Yeah, walking seems to be pretty much covered from either side due to the way the roads are laid out. Alex Brass says, actually, you should make an office area for all the big YouTubers and streamers. They've already got one, man. Endergult says, X, can you give a clue as to where you put the Durite heart? Yeah. No, the clue's in the video. It's all there. Everything you need to figure out where it is in the video. If you're Iskall. If you're not Iskall, it's probably a lot harder to figure out where it is. Is Iskall looking for the Durite heart? If he is, don't tell him. Jeez, don't tell him it's possible to decipher it from a video. That would spoil the fun. I guess we'll just fill in the spaces here, you know. There's probably not too much else we're going to put in this area, right? And we've got demand for industry as well. Kind of looks like the traffic flows in and out of this area really well, really smooth. Ah, now we've still got a problem with our buses over here. Oh, yes, we do. We got a problem with you. Line details, line number 2. 21 buses. What about this one? Line number 3. Oh, we'll take that all the way down. Yeah, we've got to make some changes there, for sure. Because that's really poor. In fact, maybe what I should have done is move one of the bus... Yeah, I put everything on one lane. We should have perhaps, like, ran it down 2 different lanes. But whatever, it's doing its thing. The OP Maxim says 343 people watching. Thanks for letting me know. Thank you everyone for tuning in. I hope you're enjoying what we're up to here playing City Skylines. We'll get some buildings over on these sides of the streets now. I think we're kind of ready for that. I really quite like this area. It's ended up looking rather interesting. Ah, do you know what? We did like tree placement and all that stuff over there and made it look wonderful. Placing the trees in this area, we discovered that we have some vegetation now. I think we'll wait for those businessy things to develop and then we can perhaps throw down some vegetation here and there. We could also possibly put... Do you know what? I'm not going to put anything on this side of the street because there's cliffs and stuff. I'm going to put fences over here. We did a load of fence building earlier. Oh, my wonderful fence building is gone. It's such a tragedy. You know, like that. Oh, that really looks superb. That really looks superb. That says, don't even try. There's a cliff there. We'll have that going up to there. Wonderful. On this side, I guess we can have like a no-go because there's a bit of old train track over here. Now, I don't think I'll be able to squeeze it in here just because that thing goes right up against... Well, that's the back of it, isn't it? Oh, maybe we can squeeze... No, probably not. X, form a scale from 1 to 10. How good are your redstone skills? Definitely 9. 9.5126. No, I don't know. I don't know how good they are. Probably not as good as they used to be because I don't do redstone so much anymore. Redstone's like a skill that you got to flex. You got to keep it in check, you know. Right, the trucks are coming into this area, aren't they? They're coming into this area. And we're moving the buses out of there, so we're avoiding some traffic problems in that area. That's good to see. That area doesn't really have problems anymore. That's cool. Did we do like a higher taxation policy? I think we tried to, and it turned out that there wasn't one. No, there isn't, is there? It's residential and commercial. X's objectives. He said he would do. A prison. No longer done. Sort out the water. No longer done. Renovate the area of the city. No longer done. All of this stuff due to a game crash, says Buzz-D. Due to a game... Blame it on the game crash. That's what we'll do. Let's bring the sun back out again. Wow, this area is smoggy. So now they need workers. Here's a little bit of an idea. Probably not a great idea. Probably not much of an idea at all. Can I? No, I probably can't do that anywhere, right? There might be like one space if I didn't have the grid on. Let's turn off the grid for a moment here. That looks like a pretty wide space. Hang on, didn't I just turn you off? Okay, you don't like that. Ha, that's what I'm talking about. Cool. So we just squoze. We just squoze that in there. Let's make this go like that. That looks cool. And then it can come down to about there. Nice. Then we'll go over to this edge. Down to here. Now they'll be able to cross the road here. So we just made a nice little walking connection to get down here. The problem, I believe, is they can't walk alongside this road type. So let's plop a little bridge in here. Nice. So now they can cross the road there and walk over into this district. We have another one through the middle, and that's, well, actually it's not really the middle, is it? I think those two walking routes are going to be it. If we look at how they can cross the roads here, I don't really think there's much we can do. That's a good point of distribution. We've just added another one, is the trick, really. That is the trick, isn't it? I reckon we could put a little bit more residential in this area. Alex Brass says, are there any plans for Hermitcraft 6? Buzz D says it starts in 1 week. Exactly 1 week from when you sent that message it starts, yeah. That's entirely true. It's definitely not partially fictional. Man, I'm loving our city. I'm loving our city. I'm saying it again. The buses, though, let's hope they slowly calm down. Right, now, we're starting to see some traffic issues here. What are the issues? Probably that we have the crossing of roads here. We do have this, so... there's a thing, there's a thought. If you're coming this way, you're probably not going that way, right? That makes total sense. That is totally logical. Asuma uses his brain, chapter 2. Wait, are we're snapping. We're snapping. We don't want to snap. So we're going to put that there. Can it go? Oh, it just about can. Let's have it go here. Now it's got to pop under those lines, which is not going to do. We're going to have to rebuild them. Yeah, let's have you drop in about there and can... Oh, that's kind of horrible. Maybe I should try again. Okay, that is absolutely terrible. Right, yeah. Can we... Slope too steep is what it's saying, so let's page that down a bit. Okay, let's go back to what we were doing before. Nice! Ooh, odd looking. Very odd looking. Let's go to this tool. And that is really quirky, isn't it? Something like that. Now that would be a one-way street as well. Like I said, you know, it's only going to go in one direction. Cool. Alright, so we may have just done some more traffic-y goodness there. AliExpress says X, just a reminder of the idea to make a bus line that stops at the really busy stations. Yeah, we will do that. We will do that. I don't know why I read what you were saying funny and funky. It's just a thing that I do. I guess that grid is connected up in other places now, so we can get rid of it all the way back there. And I think that means maybe a little bit more zonage. Tiny bit more zonage. Zonage and ownage. Anyone using my new route? I don't see a single person walking on my new path. That makes me sad face, man. That makes me sad face. Let's go put a block either side of that. Right, so they do have worker shortages, but otherwise I'd say this area is looking pretty cool. I'm not sure if much stuff comes off of here, but we've got a massive road out the front of it to work with. And I guess maybe we need to bring tourists over here or something. Need to get people coming here. Let's go check our train lines then. Let's go add some stops. Question for chat. Do we add stops for this one over here? Do we tell like it to come here or what? What's the deal with that? Right, so the first two only have 3 stops. I think we're going to add... Actually, I really should have named these because there's probably a reason they only have 3. Not a lot of passengers. That's rubbish. Let's turn that down then. Let's put 1 train. If you're only going to have a handful of customers, what is the point? Train line 2's got the same problem. Oh, that is train line 2. Train line 1, let's have a look. Wow, you probably need more by the looks of it, so we'll put you up to 4. Train line 4 next has a lot at that space. What's that one there then? That one's really popular. Am I looking at it? Is what you're telling? Okay, I'm looking at it. So that is the one. It's kind of hard to tell. Yeah, I know where that is. I think. Oh no, it's not where I thought it was. Okay, so that's in next to that massive block that we made. Right, so we're gonna put one from the massive block leading into our area, I think. In which case we won't add anything to this one. Let's check number 3. What are you operating with? You pick up a lot of people towards the end. Over here, that's... Where is that? Oh, okay, that's a work one. Interesting. We'll leave that alone then. And then, oh, this one's massive. Number 5. Oh, not doing... Oh, look at that one. Okay, there is a serious amount of people that want to get from here to somewhere else. So let's go create a new line there that literally goes back and forth between this one and that one. So I think like managing the traffic, it's probably a great idea to give districts names and then give your lines names based on the district. So I don't really want to sit here and redo the whole thing, right? This isn't even a district, I've just realised. But we'll do that for this one connection, just while it's on my mind. And that city looks gorgeous, doesn't it? Alright, so it is called... I'm going to pick a name from chat. Johnny was the last person to type in chat saying, thank you, but things he had done were before the stream. So let's call this Johnny District. Johnny District. Named after Johnny. This business park is called OP Max. OP Max Park. Op Max. So then we can call our line Johnny to Op Max. Alright, Johnny to Op Max. Always Johnny the Vindicator, says Alex Brass. And we need workers over here, so hopefully that's going to get people coming into the city. Wow, what is up with this? We've got fire towers nearby. Come on, man. This is making my city look ugly over here. Jeez. Why there's so many... Ooh, that's not what you want to see. That's not what you want to see. We whacked up those buses way too much last time, didn't we? Way too much. Yikes, we're going to have to drop the numbers again. And all the buses are... Okay, that one there is like a crazy popular stop. I'm just going to drop all of their numbers. I think that's the best way to do it temporarily. It was fun whacking up the amount of buses, but then it had some consequences. Unsurprisingly. That one's kind of small. Oh, 6. Not a lot. Maybe we should have put more bus lanes, roads in our city. Oh yeah, we had to get rid of the auto demolition thing, didn't we? There might be some abandoned buildings here and there. There was a forest fire down there. Oh, it's still going. It's still burning everything up. Wonderful. Viasus says, and my income is 100k plus. Not sure how I did that. Probably good city management. I really want to play this game at some point with the intention of trying to make a very profitable city. I generally just get sucked into having fun, and fun usually involves just throwing down stuff everywhere, making quick decisions. I think if you laid out your city really well, you could make it pretty cool. Make a lot of money with it. So, well, obviously that's part of the objective of the game, right? Cool, so we are having worker shortages over here, which means we're going to have abandoned buildings. Those were the first ones to be expanded, so these ones seem pretty settled with their workers, but the new buildings are having trouble. And we're not really getting people over there, although... Let's check out our new train line, right? We added a new train line. And it's got 0 passengers. Is it operating? Is it currently there? Where's the train? Let's go check out the train. There's 31 people on that one, 40 on this one. Right. Now you're telling me there's 11 people there. Did we seriously just manage to clear up those thousands of people all of a sudden? No! What? Oh my god! Like, why is it telling me that there's no one there for that line, basically? Oh, what's going on here? That doesn't look healthy. Oh, everything's jammed! Everything is jammed. We've overloaded our roads. We've overloaded even our trains. Are they going to move? There's some movement now, is there? Are they kind of like waiting for each other? Yeah, we've overloaded these train tracks, but they're still moving, so the AI is doing something here. I think our city has reached a size where we've kind of overloaded it a little bit, maybe. Right, so that might explain the people at the station a bit more. Not sure what to do there, other than perhaps trying to alleviate the track a little bit. Now, The people that live here ain't going to like this. And it ain't going to look pretty either. In fact, it's going to look like the train's going to derail. But that's fine. Let's try and make it at least look a little bit cool. Okay, now where are you going to go after that? You're going to head over in that direction. Okay, that bit's sorted. We're going to kind of need to come in close. And turn over here. I don't even know if this is a good idea. I don't even know if this is a good idea. Because that adds some extra connections, but who says they do any good? Maybe need more rail lines, says Humbly Bee. It looks like it. It looks like it. I think... Core... Yeah, you need more planning. You need experience, don't you? You need more planning and experience here. Like, I've just thrown down loads of buses, loads of connections, with no thought to the layout of the city. Cool, it's getting bad in this place. It's getting bad. I'm expecting to see some other backups. Maybe we should just look somewhere else and hope it takes care of itself. How are our parks doing? Did we unlock any new stuff? How many tourists are coming here? Let's check out the area info. We are up to level 2. We're nowhere near the next level there. That's fine. This one, this looks a lot busier, don't it? So we reached level 2. That means we should have unlocked some stuff for this park. Let's go check it out. Let's go check it out. This is an amusement park. We have built some of the first few things. So did we do a souvenir shop? I believe so. And I believe we built 2 of those. Game Booth 1 and Game Booth 2. So this is the new stuff. I think we've got 3 new things. The carousel. That actually sounds like something we built. Okay. Piggy train. That's got to be new. I'm going to put most of our attractions on this ring here. Let's go put the piggy train there. That's looking cool. Also, don't we have some power lines in this area? Yeah, look, we've got some power lines through the middle. Hopefully I can get rid of those. We also got rotating teacups. Wow. Let's go chuck those here. Right, and then let's go to those power lines and destroy them. Because we've got a little connection there, luckily. Alright. Maybe you should try Subways X, says Dobiokus. Maybe we should, actually, yeah. That's not a bad idea. Maybe try... Oh, goodness me, does that look really bad. That looks very, very bad. Let's go to our train management. Trains. Now, some of these have got more vehicles than others. I think we're gonna get them all operating with 4. 3. 3 even. Because we've got too many trains on the line. The other thing I also did is I connected it to the outside connections. Man, I could see myself just writing down a list of notes right now about all the things that are going wrong, because we need to learn from them. Let's get rid of these rotten, mouldy old places. They're all decrepit and run down. Yeah, the expansion of this area didn't work out very well at all. Rebuild those tracks, says Dragon. At least the other trains know how to stop instead of just banging into each other. Oh, it's still looking rough. There's just too many of them. There's obviously a system here, but they move around very slowly. Oh, it's awful. Oh, it's so backed up. That's so... Oh, my goodness me. I don't even know what to do about that. Over here... How many trains are in this place? What's going on? I think when you connect them to the outside area... Yeah. Like, we should probably use... I think, like, this... Okay, so... I think that when you connect them to the outside area, they're probably good for tourism. But now we're sharing that set of rails with the ones to get around our city. So maybe, if we look at the outside connections, and we only let them go to certain places. So, over here... What if... Okay, outside connect. Then there's a connection here, comes through there. Right, we're going to try something drastic. And I mean drastic. Let's get rid of that. Okay, and this one. Now you're thinking, Asuma, you are a nutter. What are you doing? Right, so now our two touristy places have connections to the outside. That's great, that's wonderful. But then there's also this. We're actually going to do away... Oh, there's a big fire here. We're going to do away with these connections, believe it or not. Now this is going to be now exclusively connected to this track, which goes to that one, and it goes down here. The cargo line needs an outside connection, so let's turn that off. That's pointless now. How do we turn it off? On, off. Bam. Oh, they don't like that. Let's dezone some of these areas. Clearly we don't have enough workers for it. So we'll get them into the places we do have enough for. Right, change the time. And now we'll go check our train lines and see how they have been affected. They will probably all be ruined, I'm guessing. Maybe we just delete them all and start over again. That's monorail. Where's the train at? Train? Train, it's here. Right, delete, yep. Yep. Yep, everyone's sad. Oh no! What have I done? I'm going to start again. Okay, this time what we're going to do is have from here to there to here again. Bam. That's just one route. Now why would it say that that is a dead end? Or it's unconnected? That don't make any sense. I know why. Oh, I know why. Okay, let's delete and start over. I've got to click on it properly. Create a new line. Add stop. Complete line. Is there not an add stop option there? Okay, complete line. Huh. You can look up where the people want to go and make a specific connection to there, says AliExpress. How do I look up where people want to go without clicking on them individually? Because that's the only way I kind of know at the moment. Right, so two residentials have been linked to a commercial and industrial area. Now this is a working area, so this one needs to be treated the same way. It needs to go there, it needs to come back again. And then we need another... Oh, did I just add a stop? Okay, let's now make another line. Create a new line. Needs to go here. And then needs to come back again. Complete line. So we've got 4 lines, probably operating with 1 train each, on an isolated train track now. Quarin says, take a look at a real city. Trains are used for long distance travel. Now you are actually disconnecting those connections. Just use a metro or subway for those routes. It makes more sense. Hey, I'm trying to fix it with trains. This city here was never designed for anything more than experimentation and having fun. If I were to build a proper city, I would take a lot of notes and a lot of things into consideration before starting, I guess. I'd have a bit of a plan. Jeez, that's absolutely terrible. The amount of buses getting caught up here. It's because we sent loads just through the same area. And I've reduced the amount of them going through and it hasn't fixed it. But it is what it is. I wonder if tourism and stuff's going to be affected over here now. There might be a chart for this. City statistics. What about like tourism? Tourists. Right, we're at a peak. But will it drop down now that I've changed the tracks? Let's keep playing. And we'll see what happens. By the way, 6 minutes ago, Blaze Ruler subscribed with Amazon Prime. Blaze Ruler, thank you for your subscription, man. It's greatly appreciated. I hope you're enjoying today's stream. AliExpress says if there stand 200 people that want to go to the same place, you can look at one person X. That doesn't make any sense. Or unless, well, let's go look at one person. Unless it stacks or something like that. Whoa, there are a lot less people here now. So works at hang on, no. So that's one person at a time. That's not helpful to me, you see, because I'm not going to click on all the people here, am I? Follow toggle traffic routes view. Maybe this can give us some info. Oh, tours. We know what that is. Park maintenance. Oh, interesting. Normal, boosted. Oh, these ones are boosted. That's interesting. Apparently that's a park attraction or something. I don't know. Yeah, look, the car parks are highlighted. It shows you the coverage as well. That's cool. So, where are the traffic routes? Here they are, right? Do I have to click on something? Like maybe if we click on the train station then. Ah, okay. So what are we looking at? Garbage is piled up. So pedestrians are walking here. Cyclists are coming here. Is that what we're looking at? Is that what we're seeing? X, if there stand 200 people that want to go to the same place, you can just... Oh, wait, I've read that. Oh, Alex Brass says, oh, sorry, I thought you could see which station they want to go to. No. Niord says, maybe add high-capacity roads between the districts, having more people who want to go from A to C when connections go through B makes a mess. I don't think that's the problem at all, really. Like, it kind of makes sense in your head, right? Make the roads bigger, but the same amount of, like, junctions are going to be in the same places, so the traffic's just going to back up into the same space. Not really sure. So the pink line is the public transport. Yeah, so that's the trains going to locations. I'm not really sure what I'm looking at. I can't make much sense of it. But making the roads wider ain't going to help. Like, what's it going to do here? They're all going to queue up in one lane to go to where they're going. The real problem here is just too many buses by the looks of it. Also, I never see the metro trains, like, ever. Where's it? I want to see. There it is. Jeez, I hardly ever see these things going around. Metro. It's not a metro, is it? Cool, that's got people and it's moving them around the city. That's cool. Shadowlander says, yo, Asuma, there's an interesting life update from me, Asuma. Last weekend I got mailed notif that my older birth sis wants to meet up. That sounds interesting. So, you don't know your sister? And you got a letter saying that you want to meet. That's cool. Reunited. I'm happy for you. That's great. Not often I hear a story like that. Alright, the buses are certainly people bringing the people here. Oh my god. So the fun of this game changes dramatically when your city start... What? Too few services. Are they all reliant on that thing? And now that I think they were reliant on this and it's been downgraded. I don't think the solution is to get bigger roads. I think the solution is other roads going to different places. That can redirect traffic and can do that, I guess. Maybe it's time for the metros. Like, they seem to be really important. But we need to figure out where people want to go. That's the thing I'm really struggling with. Like, how do we tell? Well, maybe we don't. Because I could do from residential area here, have a metro line going anywhere really, anywhere we want. But we could put a station over here. Where's the biggest choke of traffic? I mean, there's a big choke coming through there, and there's a big choke coming through here. So maybe if we put a metro in an area that's not going to bother people too much. So it doesn't have like the largest noise radius ever, does it? That's an interesting spot to put it. There's a path leading there, and that's kind of central of this area. So that's pretty fantastic. That's a good start. So then I think we want to bring them to this area we've kind of established. Now, I don't want to be too far. Oh, that's interesting. So we could put it right there, right outside the front of this, close to a train station and bus stops. We can walk over into that area. I think that's a good spot. So we'll have that there. Alright, so that's a good connection for all of this area. Maybe not so much the commercial. Maybe the commercial wants to have a metro somewhere. I don't know. For now, we've got residential to tourism, and we probably want... think we said we wanted to put one here. We'll do that. So that's another 2 residential areas going into a touristy area. I guess we want to bring them into work as well. So let's put it near to this thing, because that kind of distributes you around a little bit around here. Okay, so where can I squeeze? There's a path there. If we just get rid of the path, it just nestles in between the 2 other buildings. It's kind of perfect, right? Okay, so now we've got to connect these things together. That seems like it should be a through road to that one. Okay. Probably want to get the curvy tool out here. Like that. Now I don't know if this thing needs junctions or anything, but oh, let's go like I think it works the same way as trains, really. See, do I then want to have? I don't think I want to do another connection. I think what we want is something like that. Alex Brass says, X, are you going to continue working on the B-shaped area? Oh yeah, definitely. Sass says, well, time for me to seriously start doing some homework, so I'm off to the lurk zone. Car Creator says, you're a Brit. Obviously, it's called the Underground. Yeah, why do I keep calling the monorail the Metro, and I don't call this the Underground? It doesn't make any sense. Right, is that a Metro line tool? It is. Cool. So, with our new amazing Metro, we're going to link... let's do a line like this, right? It goes... Right, back to that one. Add stop. So that goes round in a circle between those, yeah, work, play, and, sorry, live, play, oh jeez. Why am I even streaming? I can't put coherent sentences together. I mean, how would you rate me talking on a scale of 1 to 10? Because, as far as I'm aware, I'm doing a pretty lousy job. And I've just realised that's wrong. No, we don't want that there. No, we don't want that there. We've just done that. We want to skip that one. We want to go here, go there, and now this one isn't going to go back there again, like, because that's in the middle. That worked out nice. This one is going to just do that. Okay, so now we have added some metros, peeps. All right. I hope you're going to be happy with the metro. 11 out of 10 says Hampstap. 199 says Shilk. 8 out of 8 says Silver Dust. Derp out of 10 says Sia. -5 says Camo J. Oh, that hurt me feelings. Oh. X out of 10 says She Guy. Over 9,000 says Buzz D. Wonderful. Right, so Metro. Who's going to be using it? Oh, let's encourage the people to use it. Let's speed up the game. Let's run it as fast as it goes. That's actually not too much faster, which is a sign of it being pretty full up. Anyway, hopefully we'll... Okay, people just came out of the Metro. Newsflash. They're using the Metro. Wonderful. Wonderful. Okay. They're loving the Metro. They can't believe it. It's amazing. The bus problems. Oh no, they're over here. I thought the bus problems had gone away. Well, if more people use the Metro, maybe that means we don't have to bother with the bus so much. They're using the Metro. Yes. Use the Metro. Where is it in this area? It's up here. Oh, that's right. That's right. Go get some public transport. Get your public transport on. Right. I want to have a look at this. How many people do we have on the Metro? 3? I've seen more than 3. You're having my leg. You're pulling my leg. You're having me on. Jeez, I've got those the wrong way around. Right. So they take 180 each. Yet at the moment, with 3 stops, we're getting about 30 people in each. Obviously, we could probably lower that to about 5. And it may increase over time. This one has 4, and it's... Yeah, we'll kind of leave it at that then. So the Metro looks a little bit more... Oh, wow. Oh, look at those crowds. Oh, look at those crowds. Who be using the Metro? Who be using the Metro? 25 a week, apparently. Oh, jeez, that's a lot of people. Oh, we're bringing in some serious crowds now. Where are they all going to? Let's see where this horde goes to. Some of them are going to the bus stop. Some of them are going to the train station, I reckon. This is cool, though. Don't park your car on the people. Not a lot of people will come in here for this. That's kind of sad. Alex Brass says, X, you should build a pedestrian bridge near the metro so the cars and buses don't have to stop. Well, we've done that here. We got them. I'm pretty sure we've got the bridges on either side. Lots of people walking across this bridge. That's great to see. So bridges are there. In this area, I don't think we have to do too much because, yep, we've got the roads and the paths all pretty much in a good spot. Maybe, if anything, maybe coming from over here is a little bit indirect. There is a path there. Ideally, we want an additional path somewhere through here, I think. But I'm actually going to leave that one alone. Or maybe we could squeeze something in here. Let's have a look. Where's our path tool? There seems to be a bit of a gap there. No, there isn't. Okay, well, it kind of looked like there was. I'm going to destroy that building. Sorry. Sorry, you're going to have to go. We need a path. Bam. Okay. So hopefully that helps them get there a little bit quicker. Where else might they be coming from? Let's add a connection here to that road, just in case they want to sort of come straight down. Anyway, that's good. So that's the other one's this one. We do have a path. It's not very direct. It's a little bit indirect to get to that metro. Now, what if we could squeeze? Okay, let's try and get as close as we can there. Oh, wow. Okay, a little connection there, and then if you want to go to the metro, have it go through the middle. And from over there as well. Just making that as convenient as can be right there. Let's make it daytime again. And it looks like loads of people are using the metro. So how's our city shaping up? Still got massive backup issues. Maybe it's time to lower the amount of buses. Savelli Putra says the train station has a metro stop built in. It does? Say what? Surely you're pulling my leg. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. You're pulling my leg. Right, now let's check out these bus stops then and bus lines. Still got full buses until we get in there a little bit. I think we're going to have to lower the amount of buses just because of the traffic. Wow, it's just ridiculous that people want to use the buses, but the traffic's too horrendous for it. Just going to lower them all down a little bit. That's all I can do, it feels like. Right then, hopefully we can push them onto a different type of transport. Howdy, Shishwambam, says Mfiarki. Howdy, buddy. Platinus says my computer has also got massive backup issues. That doesn't sound good. I wish there were people in pedestrian zones in the game. They're really quite common in Europe. Pedestrian zones. I think you can do that. I think you can make pedestrian zones by zoning an area and telling cars not to go, "Ooh, we're having one of those. We're having one of those." Let's go adjust the budget for it. We should also check on some other vitals here. Water budget is too high. We're probably just bleeding some money there. How's the trash doing? Oh god, that's close. That probably needs a bump. Actually, do you know what it probably is? It's probably the traffic more than anything, just sorting to catch up. That's what traffic does, man. It creates some serious problems. Even with those buses getting taken off the route, they're still backing up all the way to here. It's ridiculous. Well, let's hope the metro can do the trick. The plague has hit Derpopolis, says Carcrate. It has indeed. Is it starting to go? No, it's going a little bit in places now. The deaths are still all over the place. This area ain't got no problems though, does it? Clearly you need double-decker buses, says Static. Yeah. Yeah, why the buses can't take more people? Because that'll make a huge difference. I think it is crazy that people bike on sidewalks in this game. In my country, Holland, you bike on a special bike lane on the street. Oh, we have those bike lanes over here. They're just down there. Right. Horrendous, horrendous traffic. The public transport, it's doing a little bit, but not a lot. I don't see people walking across there. But we do see people walking to this thing. Is that getting more customers? 89. That just seems like such a waste of money, really, the monorail. What does Parklife add, says Rumsturgen? It adds these big parks like we've got over here. And we should go click on this thing. So how are we doing? Very close to the next level, actually. Very close. So we need to get more tourists in this area, I guess. The bus keeps bringing people over here. That's great. When it gets out of the death trap that is this area. Maybe there is actually something we could do here to maybe alleviate the traffic a little. Like, where is the biggest problem here? I know there's a lot of... So this backup kind of gets freed there. So this intersection, I think, is causing that backup. Now, there's also a lot going this way that gets kind of slowed down here when they make that right-hand turn, right? Well, they just sort of slow down in general there. But where's all of that? That goes back so far. That's probably the bigger problem is probably this. Where are you trying to go? Into this area? And that turn there isn't really helping. Might it help if if it were positioned better? Like, of all things. Hi. Why is the move it tool? I don't want to select that. I want to... There? Yeah, there we go. It's... Oh, I see. This thing's super funky. I see how it is. So, I want to select that. That's cool. I can't select this little bit here. I kind of want to move it, ironically, with the move it tool. So that that right-hand turn doesn't slow these cars down so much. So maybe we shouldn't have that right-hand turn. It's not getting used a crazy amount, is it? So what would be the alternative? If we removed that, this traffic would find... Let's remove it. Right, because, you know, having lots and lots of roads means lots of intersections. Intersections slow things down. So let's see how that changes the traffic here, because this stuff's going to just move on up and through. I'm pretty sure. It's going to go somewhere else, eventually. Right, we've got some lane changing now, because it wants to go somewhere else. That's fair enough. This is still backed up there, because this interchange is a bit awful. We are starting to see the backup move through a little bit. Okay, now we've got another backup. It wants to make that right-hand turn there. So the problem is, we've got a right-hand turn that wants to cross the street. Do you know how we deal with that? Let's destroy this building here. I think what we might want to do is build a road that goes over their heads and comes off from the right-hand side. I don't know though, we'll see. Oh, that's just going to make another intersection as well. Yeah, maybe it's not such a great idea. X, why don't you make maglev trains around the whole city? The trains suspend over the road. I don't think there's such a thing. Alex Brass says, X, can you show us the traffic map for one? I want to see how bad it really is. Sure. It's kind of... I mean, that's always pretty strong. I mean, these areas are busy, right? And they're a little busier than we'd like them to be. But clearly, this intersection here is a big problem. It really is. I'm just trying to get my head around what to do with this road. I wonder if disconnecting this bit might help. Because the traffic ain't flowing very well. I think it's also partially to do with this bit here. That's slowing down some of that back there. And I guess a lot of what comes through here seems to want to go off onto the highway. At least in that direction. There's really nowhere else I see that we can fix this. Unless... Oh, here's a weird idea. You know how roundabouts are great? If this works, I'm going to be stoked. What if we were to make this... Oh, this... No, I think this might... No, this won't backfire. This is a roundabout. Let's do this. Okay, oh, jeez, I didn't notice that. It's destroying the buildings. Well, whatever. Oh, it's always the wrong way around. Okay, let's do that. Because now you've got to take a right-hand turn to make the left-hand turn there. And that means the traffic shouldn't cross over as much. I also think we've got traffic lights somewhere here. We have traffic lights that we don't want. Hi, I would like that thing back. No traffic lights on a roundabout, please. What if it were that all along? What if it were just I needed to get rid of the traffic lights? Okay, now that is having an interesting effect. Oh, I hope I've got it right. Oh no. I made a roundabout of death. Oh, will it work? Will it work? I mean, it's kind of it's this bit here is nasty. It's too much merging going on there. Which would mean, okay, so if this connected here, it would flow, would it flow a little better? Because, let's think about this. I'm not sure that it would. I'm not sure that changing this road to connect to that point would actually make much of a difference. We could try it. We could try it very easily, actually. Let's give it a try. So if we destroy that, that I don't really want to mess with too much. Let's use the move it tool and see if we can redirect it. Cool. To about there. Right, that's still okay under there, is it? I think it's just about okay. Now let's take the same type of roads, which is two-way with lanes, and let's get a little connection into there. Now we destroyed some buildings, and that's fine. We're trying to fix stuff up, remember? Right, will that help? Let's go check that we haven't left the lights on. We haven't, that's wonderful. Oh my god, I think we might have made it all worse. There's a slow left-hand turn here now. That's another problem with it. So if I do that, and then that, the less sharp the turn is, the better it is for the speed. Oh, I'm not sure what I think about that. Just split the road into 4 ways in and 4 ways out, says that Johnny boy. Might not be the best idea. Like, I think both a crossroads and a roundabout here is not able to deal with the amount of bandwidth, the amount of traffic coming through. So actually what you would probably need is a cloverleaf, right? And there's not room for it. You need something like this where the traffic doesn't cross over. The biggest problem is this. When the traffic is crossing over, it slows it down and it backs it up. So you need to avoid that when laying out these cities, and we have not done that here. Also, that having a right-hand turn is problematic. We need them all to go left, which they were doing before. So by moving that there, we've added in that right-hand turn. Oh, we also destroyed the monorail. And the city is just dying. And I'm losing money. Everything's going wrong. The city has reached its limit. I have destroyed our city with public transport, my ad. We were sitting at 64,000 absolutely fine until we added public transport. Can you believe it? Oh my god, this is horrible. Public transport killed our city, peeps. It literally killed our city. Can you believe it? I can barely believe it. I can barely believe it. Right, we're going to save the game there. We're going to save the game there, yeah. Peeps, thank you ever so much for tuning in for today's stream. I do hope you enjoyed it as always. Bit annoying that the city has run into some serious problems and we had to roll back a load of cool stuff we did in the beginning, but that's it, I guess. That's the way it goes sometimes. So thank you everyone for tuning in. Thank you for all the people who subscribed, resubscribed, donated and cheered as always. Thank you so much for your support. We'll go raid Pixel Riffs. Pixel Riffs. Be doing a stream, playing some Final Fantasy. Gonna send you over there. Anyway, thank you for watching again. I'll see you all later. Bye bye.